that was overlooked. It's good I got some practice. I'm warmed up. But essentially, this would be an interesting spot, I think, particularly because you've got the gap to flat to gap. And I think what I love about it most is that it is a challenge, but it's a doable challenge, and also that it's a flat rail. So when you say it, not only is it a dope trick when you see it, but when you say it. So peep game and listen. Peep the intro. Yo, peep the intro to the spot. Hold on. Peep the intro to the spot, to the spit out. So the intro to the spit out, you got crisscross and boardwalk that's leading you right to it, right? Then you pull up, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 steps. Siete, right? Boom, bang, boom, bang. 7 steps. All right, you could trip right here. You could fix that easy peasy, or you can jump before it, because look at where you got to jump. You got 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Technically 4 rises if you're talking, architecture and construction. And then you got 3 rises more or less, right? But it's a trip hazard. So not only is it dope when you see it, it's dope when you say it. So it's gap to flat rail to gap. I feel like topside should be called flat grinds. So it'll be gap to flat side to flat side on a flat rail to gap. All right, I'm bugging. All right, now that move I just made really hurt the left foot, but not in the area where you would expect it to hurt. It hurt in like a kind of bunion area, which I don't really have, which I don't think I have at all on the left. My man over here doing absolutely nothing. You guys a better shot, man. Problem is this light is blinding, and we out in Coney Island, man. Pow, pow, you know what I mean? Niggas said they ain't gonna give me my spotlight. I said, fuck y'all then. Who got that gas? Who got that drink? I need that drink. That shit that you pour up in there, turn pink. Who got that smoke? I need that gas. That's some little Reese for y'all that don't know. Traffic. Shot racking. Pistol Pete packing. Alright, I'm gonna shut this light off real quick. I'm gonna just kick some game. Damn, there's mad developments happening out here. Mad developments, and they got Mario and the princess. Look like puppets. Let's just say, do not enter. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Anyways. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was saying I don't have wax in this spot. See, gravel. These are all things you got to get used to on them patinas, man. Oh. Yo, honestly, when I get to the spot, I'm definitely gonna like do a real sit down and stretch. Cause just holding, like not holding, but like carrying these skates around the neck. Oh. It's a lot more liberating, honestly, but it sucks. It starts like cutting into the muscle groups, especially with the strap. But it ain't shit. Unity Towers. Focus. Anyways, I'm more concerned because I kind of forgot where the fuck this rail is at. And we're on 23rd. I feel like this is it. Dead end street. That shit looks marvelous from here. It's so sexy. I don't know, man. I got an obsession with skate spots and rails and architecture the way I do with women and trans women. Gotta be honest. And some effeminate and feminine men can't front. Whatever you want to call yourself. But yeah, this shit put a fucking smile on my face. I'm so like cheese that I'm not even paying attention to the ground, and the ground is fucking. Damn, is this the one? Oh yeah, they did build a bunch of new shit over here. No fucking way this is it, because I got to the street. Nah, this ain't it. But I did do that little rollie over there. It's mad sand now. Fuck, this one's dangerous looking. Good thing we checked it out though. Look at the height on this, man. This thing honestly is like, like at the bottom it's just above knee height. Fuck, we're gonna try the boardwalk. Yo, I'm craving a fucking cigarette, but everywhere I go, I smell one. And I'm like, oh, I want to vomit. And I'm so happy that I feel that way again. Yeah, so up top, with my skates on, knee heights over here. So you got about 6 inches above knee. 5'4", I don't know what the fuck my knee measures. Anyways. Yeah, this spot was a little bit deeper. Man, this boardwalk really fucking sucks. Alright, let's risk it. We might bite it though. Might bite it with these fucking cracks. I feel like I'm on a train track, to be honest with you. I actually am. It's like you push and then one wheel gets stuck like automatically. I wonder what this does to the wheel. Oh shit. Well, that's one way to find out. I'm gonna try to get in nice and close here. I feel like this is it. This looks like it's one of them tiny cul-de-sacs. With a gap, because I remember there being a sewer and I tripped on it. I remember, this is it. I remember doing a top sole and gapping to the street. Oh man. And like, I think I broke my frame or something happened. What the fuck's happening over here? Why are these benches here? What are they doing over here? Shit. Man, everything happens for a reason, man. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's Bited City right there. So I'm just freestyling and thinking like, if there isn't a no rollerblading sign on this boardwalk, oh, you could get that lawsuit money. Sue New York, Sue NY. Oh yeah, this is dope. They got to make a little skate park out here. not hated this rail. I just hated the approach. So imagine I'm on 110 millimeters, but imagine, I don't know, just imagine fucking, anything smaller than 72. Here, you're coming at an angle, but again, it's a tiny rail. It's super low. You really don't need that much, like, anyway, right? You really, you know what I mean? Skates probably at what? Let's call it 3-4 inches. So I'm 5'8" right now. And it's below the hip. It's below the waist, below the hip. It's actually right at the hip. I think technically it's below the lower portion. It's below the lower portion of the glute, the gluteus maximus. I think what's dope about that gap to the street is that it's a low rail, and to gap to the street, you really gotta huck it. So that's on the menu today. That's all I really want to do. Soul to gap, and I'll call it a day. I ain't fucking with no Royales. I mean, we'll see. I gotta stretch. Once I stretch, usually everything changes. Pay your toll, troll. Or is it pay your toll? You all crooked, man. It's your crooked to match the. I probably angled it to match this line here. Oh yeah, shout out Stefan Marbury, aka Starberry. I got the Barberry. Oops, I meant Burberry. His and her, his and hers, his and her, his and her fairies. Man, I got it. Man, I got it made. This was a good one we used to do. That I later did in yoga one day. I was like, oh shit, we did that in martial art and kung fu. I think the arms are supposed to be in. That shit just opened up the motherfucking left hip. I wish I could do jumping jacks right now, but my leg is still hurting, so that would do too much damage. Check out the details, man. I realize, again, there's a method and a reason behind my madness. Even as a child, I would get a lot of fungus growth on my skin. In Trinidad, we call it lota. Essentially, what it turns out to be is no different than dandruff that most people get on the tops of their head, because it's usually hidden under here and you don't see it and you don't treat it. But I get it in all of those areas, right? So the taco meat. Don't get it on the armpits for some reason. I get it all over the neck. As a kid, I got it all over the chest, and we would rub basically some sort of sulfuric acid or, I forget the products we use in Trinidad, but they all contain sulfur, not sulfuric acid. What the fuck am I saying? Some sort of sulfur product. And what I've learned with that product is that it's basically it kills the fungus. And if you look at what I should have said is salicylic acid. If you look at products like not just Head and Shoulders, they have to have a certain amount, right? So Denerex shampoo works well. The problem with sulfur and things like salicylic and all of these compounds and chemical or solutions and whatever compounds, chemicals, is that they stink because they are sulfur based, some of them. And sulfur, like a fart, right? Or sewer, decomposing material, it smells raunchy. The problem with a lot of these marketed products, like dandruff shampoos, is that you're told to just use it when you're washing your hair. But in reality, you need, for those types of products to work, you need to let it sit on the skin, sit on the head, the scalp, wherever the growth occurs, wherever the fungus occurs. Because as a child, mostly growing up in Trinidad, I would have to put this ointment on, this cream, and you would leave it. What I got told by doctors and dermatologists in the US and pharmacists was that certain products, one of them, the main one that you can find over the counter anywhere regularly is Denerex shampoo. I would go with the one that has the red top. I think that's the highest strength. And unfortunately, there's no easy way to say it, but you don't just wash with it. You have to do it, like, I don't know, maybe I would suggest maybe do it when you go to bed, because you got to let it sit for a few hours. And I know when I sleep, I sweat. So it might be in my best interest when I'm sleeping to lay some kind of cover down on the sheets or whatever. Use a sheet I don't give a fuck about. Either way, it's gonna wash off. And then apply that material. It's like, semi moist, I guess, or moist. Don't do it heavy where it drips. Just add a little moisture to it, or just rub it right into wherever the fungus occurs. And yeah, that type of fungus, it's no different from certain types of, I think, psoriasis and dandruff. Dandruff essentially is the main one. Head and shoulders, I don't recommend, but it still is better than nothing. But if you can find any kind of A&D ointment or ointments, like a cream that is like straight sulfur or sulfur based, I'm sure Amazon has it. Gold. And again, put it on and leave it on. You might have to deal with that funk, but whatever, man. I feel like I'd rather the funk than the actual funk. Oh. Oh. Man, that stretch actually felt really good. Can't lie. I'm like really glad I did that. Fuck out of here. I'm lying. If I didn't do that stretch, there was no way I was going to do that rail. And I think a big reason why I'm doing these sort of adventures on roller skates, aside from a certain obsession with a certain someone and some sort of, I don't know what to call it just yet, but I think it's a fear of the unknown and wanting to be in control. But deep down inside, I no longer want control. I'm tired of always being in control and always knowing what's right and what's wrong. Just want to enjoy myself, Anyways, so adventures, right? Wu-Tang. Adventures. Man, you kids ain't supposed to see me blushing, man. All right. Adventures, right. So I find when I do the adventures, I kind of just freestyle it, but also I think it subconsciously is me committing. It's a way of me committing to something. When I say in my head, I'm not even fucking making this up. What time? It's after midnight right now. When I left the apartment from the Bronx, somewhere around 9, maybe 10. I kind of lost track of time. I was just in the zone. I started getting ready around 7 p.m. But yeah. See, again, I digress. OCD, right? So, shit. What happened is that what the fuck was that from? So, adventures, right? The committing part, committing. So, before I did the whole Subway series, I committed to, at the very least, taking the time on the train to do something, to just explore the city when I was more at ease and had a better peace. I had more peace of mind. The trains also helped calm me down, but I also realized that I wanted to do, there's a lot of things I want to do in life that I had not been doing, not been doing for myself. So key on that was reading books. I got all these books that I've been buying and people recommend to me for advice, and I listen and say, yeah, but I never do shit about it. So I said, fuck that. I'm going to read these books where I find the most peace, and that's on the motherfucking subway. Some might not believe it, but that's where I find the most calm. Shout out to Fidney. Pour some out for my Fuego fighters. And first responders around the world, in this realm, in this dimension, in this multiverse, and in the other multiverse, the other realm, and the other dimensions. But yeah, that committing part, man. Obviously I did my homework. This is a spot I know I just knew, intuitively from past experience, without knowing the exact like height or dimensions or anything, that I could conquer it. But that leaving the crib and committing is the first step. And for me to commit to something, I need to have all my I's dotted, my T's crossed. I gotta have all my P's and Q's, all my shit together, right? My pounds and quarters, like Jada Kiss. That's it, right? So I'm gonna get this shit out of here. That's that right there, like that Dave Chappelle skit. When I threw that, I wasn't thinking, right? I was just thinking, fuck, I don't want to get stopped by no cops for no dumb reason. I threw it, and then as soon as it hit, like that Dave Chappelle skit where he said, where he littered, and he saw a tear come out. That's exactly how I feel every time I litter or see someone throw trash on the street or wherever. A little bit of it comes out. Like it really hurts. I can't even fucking lie. It hurts. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that, man. Try to avoid the lava here. Chimpanzee style. Oh shit! This ain't like no fucking ropes in a ring. All right. That's a lot better. Anyway, so I don't mind littering on concrete, to be honest, but then if it's near a drain or I know it's gonna go into the water system, I kind of cringe a little bit. But right here, it's like aluminum right on the sand. It's just like, because I threw one over there by the pump track, but I was like, oh, somebody's gonna pick that shit up anyway. But right here, I'm just like, oh, what if the wind catches it? Just what if? So yeah, the Coney Island thing was all committed, but that stretching was necessary part of that commit. Again, I also don't have wax. And I think the other part that I'm gonna break down right now is that I'm not gonna force myself to gap to the street. I gotta have lowered expectations. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen, especially if it ain't sliding. I would love this shit first try. Matter of fact, let me tie this shit on the dome ski. I really don't like the materials of these things, man. Let me see. Go this way. Fuck, it's windy. I should turn this way. Fuck. Today I'm pretty, want to be. Today I was dirty, want to be pretty, and you know. All right. I have no idea how this shit looks on my head right now, but I don't give a fuck. It probably looks retarded. These boots weren't made for walking. They were made for knocking boots. One of these days, these boots are gonna knock. Is that Big Bad Wolf, Little Red Riding Hood? No, not Big Bad Wolf. One of these days, these boots are gonna knock on down. Tube. Freestyle arg. Man, I love my shit, man. I forgot how to set this camera up too. See if we can get this shit first try or die. No, son, you wildin'. Oh, I've been doing this actually when I skate sometimes. Like, not just, like, actually when I jump and grind. Something to grab onto and get that little tension, and I find it could be a distraction, but if you're focused, it can kind of like keep. I find I have a number of like finger injuries, and I just find it kind of keeps the hands occupied in a safe way. Might not be the best way, but it works. Good night. One of these days, these boots are gonna knock on down your tube. Oh, yo, what you mean tube? I mean fallopian. I'm not a hopian. Therapeutic with the opium. Dope, yeah, I smoky him. Graduated from the coconut. Now I only hit crack in the veins. Needle to the brain. Talk about who, man? I'm that nigga, yeah. I'm insane. Did I put these on without putting the buckle through? Get the fuck out of here. Let me find out I can put these on without. I don't know if y'all see what's going on over here. Oh shit. Low battery. That ain't no good. I don't know if y'all saw that. Let me just see if this is legit. So it's clipped in, right? Remember, this is a rollerblading. Don't hate me because rollerblading's easy. Let me see if I can get my whole foot in this bitch. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wallet. Oh, that actually hurt like a motherfucker. Anyways, battery is low, so we're gonna take a quick pause. God damn. That was the boys in blue ski. Niggas was booking it. Somebody had to take a caca pee-pee and was too afraid to do it on the beach. So I just realized I've been having some pain. And it's probably from riding these. And you know, this point in the foot right here on the, I would say it's the top. I'd say it's, if the ankle is, I don't know where the ankle is. The ankle, let's say the ankle is over, what the fuck is my ankle? My ankle's probably like right around here. So it's just at the top. Anyways, I was able to alleviate the pain with these liners. I'm like, I can't even front. I'm really, really loving these liners. Like the material, the thickness, the responsiveness, the density, these My Fit Prime liners. They good money. They $100 grand in a rubber band. Not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, I was able to just twist the tongue to the inside to add some extra padding where I was feeling the pain from this skate, I believe. Yep. You know what? It's probably the metal, actually. I'm noticing this metal rivet actually rubs against the foot. Either way, I had some bars for y'all, man, but it started off with if the crown fits, wear it but rock it low. He had a rocket mullet. No Betty Crocker, Jussie Smollett with the Glocken show. Not a Glocken spiel. Musical instruments, that be the deal. How does it feel? Yo, man, let's get this shit over with, man. Let's see where this fucking mounting piece is. Oh, this shit right here. This shit fucking kind of hurting. And I just want to get this shit over with. Oh, it's so much better on smaller wheels because your wheels are not... Oh yeah, so much better on small wheels. Wheels are not getting caught up in the cracks. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's see if we can mount this bitch. I might just prop this bitch right in this cut right here. Look at this cut right here. Look at this nice little cut. This cut was made for this shit. You have to cut it. All right, that cut ain't gonna work. Cut's too low. All right, we're gonna go right. We're gonna do the maneuver in this little jammy jam. So, oh, look at this little piece right here. This might be wide enough for the bottom. Booyakasha. Nope. All right, let's try this cut right here. I wonder if I can put it down at the bottom somewhere. Things is getting real creative these days, you know what I mean? Might even have to mount this shit in the fucking fence. Look at this setup right here. Now, y'all gotta peep this setup. Look at this shit. In the fence. But look, the counterbalance of the weight of this here might actually do the trick. Fuck. That's not good. Yo, we gonna... Oh shit, I forgot I had this fucking thing right here. Property of Cablevision. Goddamn. All right. Oh, heaven. That's your DIY tripod right there. Alright, fuck this fucking rail, man. We just gonna try to find a good angle, man. You know what? I wanna get that fucking gap down below. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 steps. Steps, sorry. And all of a sudden I gotta pee. Oh, that's pretty slow. So I might be able to get stuck. Take one. It slides on it. Fucking heal it. Take two. Man, how the fuck did I get to this? Oh God! You guys saw that, right? The lack of wax. Shit, that got to the streets, no joke. That's one. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an 8-foot gap. So it's really about getting to the bottom. I know I can clear it. I would take 3. I know it's gonna take first take, beat it. Second take. I don't know what happened. afraid to wax this now. Because I'm looking at that gap, like, how the fuck did I do that? It's not hard, but like, is this the same spot? I'm wondering if maybe we were. Wow, this looks like it. That's why it pays to work out. All right, I've calculated one of the reasons why I'm not clearing it or not able to, and it's because, and I'm probably gonna cut after this, the battery's dying, so I'll charge it up, maybe try it again, but this is fresh off the grill, and the reason is not just that it's slow and I'm not getting to the edge, but I have a longer boot that I'm dealing with, right? I have a small frame, and I know that when I wear a smaller boot, I'm in my element. So let's take a quick break and maybe find a solution to wax at least the bottom portion so that I can maybe jump. Who knows? But yeah, take a quick break.